someone's cooking chicken nuggets in my building. I can smell it, and it's making me really jealous, you know? Like, really jealous. I'm starving, and I can almost tell. You know what I mean? I've not eaten in what time is it? It's like 9, 10 o'clock. I've not eaten since like 2, 3. And I can smell, I think I know what kind of chicken nuggets those are. Pretty sure those are chicken dippers. I don't know if this is just like a British thing, but it's those ones that's kind of like shaped like a 6 or like a teardrop or a 9. You know, I call them the 69 chicken. I've never called them that before. First time calling them that. If you guys know what I mean, then you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. God, I need to stop saying the words "you" and "no" next to each other in these podcasts. It kind of ruins them. But 69 chickens, 69 nuggets. You know, 69 nuggets. That's a pretty good. I said, you know, again. There it is again. You know. Yeah, now. But 69 nuggets. Those were good, 'cause they were called chicken dippers. And you could kind of tell why. It had like a little handle and a little dippy. I love that. But I think I can smell those cooking right now, and it's making me really hungry, really nostalgic for that just like trash food. I think it's so easy to grow up and think like, you know, I shouldn't be eating that food. Shouldn't be eating the type of stuff that you liked when you were like 8, when you went to a restaurant. And you were like, I'll have the chicken nuggets and chips. You know what? I'm saying that, but I'm still... Hang on, let me just... You know, I'm saying this, but... Oh, come on. That was embarrassing. I'm an adult now, and I still sometimes go to a restaurant and I'm like, you know, I just want chicken and chips, dude. I just want chicken and fries. 'Cause it's good, tastes good, makes you feel good. And I think that's beautiful. But thinking about those chicken dippers, it got me thinking back to my auntie. I think she would always buy those when she was minding us. That'd be me and my siblings. She would always buy the chicken dippers, and it kind of gives me flashbacks to being sat at hers. And I hope she never sees this, but I used to hate going there. Always because of the food. And I'm not dissing 69 dippers. What did I call them? 69 nuggets. I'm not dissing the 69 nuggets. I love that, but it was what came after which used to mess me up big time. And that's dessert, or as I used to call it, afters. I don't call it anything these days. I just eat it. I ate a whole cheesecake yesterday, and it was good. But basically, my auntie was like a tyrant. She was a tyrant when it came to sweet treats. She was a tyrant when it came to anything fun, actually. I said that so much. Did it? She was a tyrant when it came to anything fun, actually. Sorry, I had Alex on the last episode. Shout out, Alex. I kind of sounded like him. But, my auntie, we'll call her my auntie, just to, you know, not dox her. She used to put a lock on the cupboard door that had, like, the sweet treats, you know, the chocolate. You would always have that one cupboard that had all the sweets and the chocolate, you know. And that was kind of my thing back in the day. Okay, I was I'm regretful to say this out loud, but I used to coin myself as the candy ninja. Okay. Now, we didn't even have candy. We didn't call it candy. I guess I watched too much American rubbish, as my auntie would call it. She hated Disney Channel. She wouldn't let her kids watch it. You know? I said, you know, again, there it is again. There it is again, you know? You know? She didn't let her kids watch Disney Channel, which is weird because I think I like Disney Channel because of my cousins. Because they would put it on when they were at my house because they couldn't watch it at their house. It was a weird thing. It was a weird thing going on. Mind of a wizard, speak a little Espanol tonight. Thought I'd crack open a little beer for the boys, the girls, the they, thems, the everything else, everything in between. Shout out to everyone, okay? If you're watching this at home, crack a beer. If you can, you know, if you're old enough, crack a I don't know, Capri Sun. Whatever you got, you know, even some water. Water's pretty good. But anyway, my auntie was a tyrant. She put a lock on the cupboard door, which kind of messed me up as a kid. Because as I said, I was the candy ninja. You know, I would make a game. I was sneaking downstairs, going into my cupboard, you know, trying to get in a couple of snacks, taking them back upstairs. I think the act of sneaking downstairs, making sure my mum doesn't see me, you know, making sure no one hears me open the cupboard, no one hears, because as well, the cupboard that I had was, I don't want to put this down, but the cupboard that I had was pretty tall, you know what I mean? It was a high up cupboard, so I would, if I wanted to get a good angle, I would have to stand on a chair, okay? And, you know, but to squeak a chair across the floor, it's like, you know, someone should make a video game out of this. Any developers out there, hit me the fuck up, you know? We could make Candy Ninja a real thing. It's like that game, my mum hid my DS. Remember that one on the Switch? It was something like that. It's like a kid and it's like you have to find where his mum hid his DS. Yeah, I think we could make something like that. It's called the Candy Ninja, where you gotta sneak down the stairs. You gotta sneak out of your room. You gotta go to the cupboard. You gotta find which cupboard has the candy and somehow get the, I keep saying candy, but that's not a thing we say over here in the Britland. The sweets, the sweet treats, the confectionery. That sucks. That I don't like that word. But you know, squeaking a chair across the floor, that would make a lot of noise, so that's like an obstacle in the game. I'm brainstorming here, guys. I'm brainstorming. But the Candy Ninja's career of candy stealing was, you know, on a pause when I was getting minded by my auntie because she had this lock on the cupboard door. Now, in this cupboard, I can't remember, but I think it's a testament to the fact I can't remember, but I don't think she had anything good because, dude, I was the candy kid, okay? I mean, I was the candy ninja, but I was chubby kid because of how much I liked sweets. I think it was that quick dopamine hit of like sugar. You know what I mean? That's good stuff, you know? That's like cocaine for children, dude. I don't know if I should leave that in. No, I'm leaving it in. But, see, I think this stemmed from when I was a wee boy, when I was a wee child. My nana, shout out to my nan, the coolest motherfucker in the building. And when she's outside, the coolest motherfucker outside the building. She used to have this big cereal tub full to the brim of sweets. Like, and I'm talking everything, dude. I'm talking Hubba Bubba. I guess that's not sweets. I'm talking like chocolate, Twix, Snickers, freaking off-brand Snickers. I'm talking candy floss. She had like candy floss that would turn into bubblegum. Crazy. She was like Willy Wonka, dude. She was like freaking Wilma Wonka, dude. Is that a lady's name? I don't know. And Willy's a strange name. I'm just saying. Shout out to any Willies out there. Hit me up. Actually, maybe don't. She was Willy Wonder, dude. I can't think of anything funny. But she had this big tub filled to the brim, just everything you could want. And she every time she'd mind us. See, this was the you know, the yin and the yang of my life as a kid. It was, who's gonna babysit me today? You know, my nan or my auntie? I don't know why I'm talking about this as well. I plan to talk about the Minecraft movie this episode, but you know, fucking here we are. And she used to get these little Tesco bags. Tesco's like a shop, like a supermarket. She used to get these little Tesco branded bags. She'd be like, you know, go fill up. Like it was a pick and mix at your own house. It was great. But then contrast that to my aunties. And this is what I was trying to get to is, after the chicken dippers were eaten, we would have dessert afters. What else is the names for it? Dessert afters, sweet. I've heard pudding. I'm not a fan of any. I think it's just, I don't know. I think it's just sweets. Just eat more food. But she would, you know, break out maybe a cornetto, like the off-brand cheap ones. And I think I might have used to like them at the time, but I don't anymore. And I'm pretty sure it's because of the story I'm spinning right now. Sorry, there's planes flying overhead, and it's too hot in here to keep the windows closed. But I mean, I'm outside. There's planes flying overhead. I'm in the mushroom forest today. I'm in the mushroom forest, you hear me? Forest. Run, Forrest. You know when Forrest Gump just like starts running? Would love to try that one day. Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I just need to get outside and just start going in one direction. Harry Styles. And just keep going, you know? I said, you know, again. There should be a you know tally like right here. Bow. But, yeah. What my auntie used to do is she would, and this actually isn't that deep, but at the time it was the deepest thing ever. Because the fun of dessert, the fun of afters was being able to eat it in front of the TV while you were walking around, maybe outside, you know, you got a little lollipop outside or some shit. That was the cool part. The bit that I didn't like was when my auntie used to make me sit at the kitchen table where I'd just eaten my 69 nuggets, you know. Bow, counter. But, she used to make me sit at the table to eat my ice cream. And I have this one vivid memory where I'm eating this, I want to say, a caramel off-brand cornetto, probably from Tesco. Although she might not have shopped at Tesco, I'm not sure. But I was sat there eating it, and she didn't let me leave the table. But I wanted to eat the ice cream, but I wanted to eat it off the table. But you know, I was in the state of like, what do I do? So I just sat and ate it at the table while crying my eyes out, like, and I think she started laughing at me. I think people were laughing at me because it's a funny scene. You know, I'm eating this, I'm crying my eyes out, but also trying to eat an ice cream at the same time. And you know what? To this day, I don't like cornettos, and I'm pretty sure it's because of that. But anyway, we're chugging a beer today. Shout out to anyone that can drink beer. Shout out to those that can't. I think that's the thing with this podcast. We just shout everyone out. So you may be wondering, you know, why the solo episode? You know, I keep saying, you know, dude, why the solo episode? We've had a couple guests on recently. We had a great one with Zaid. We had one with Alex. These are all just people I know and you guys don't. So I don't know why I'm saying it like you do. But check those episodes out. They're pretty good. I just thought that today I needed to get a solo one out. Just really air some stuff out, chat a little bit, talk about what's been going on. And also because I'm going away for like a week and I'm going to be away from my computer. And I just wanted to backlog this episode so I don't do a 2-week break. I might have to do a 1-week break, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I saw the Minecraft movie the other day. Saw it twice, actually. Don't tell the government, but I watched the leaked version online. But I'll get to that. So, there we are. Minecraft movie. Everybody wants to see it. It's coming out. You know, people saying Jerkin Jockey and all this. I'm sure that by the time anyone's watching this video, even if you watch it when it's coming out, it's probably irrelevant what I'm talking about right now. But you know what? I don't know if you heard, but WizBreak is my freaking podcast, dude. And I'm going to freaking talk about it anyway. But, so my friends wanted to watch the Minecraft movie, and I was like, yes, we shall watch that. I was a little bit broke at the time. Shout out Jake for buying my ticket to that. And so I was so broke I had to get the bus to central London from where I am. It's a pretty far bus. Usually I just get the tube, but I got a bus. And here's the thing. When I say everything happens for a reason, I think it does. That was the best. I just got an eBay notification. Oh my God. I can't get in there. I bought a little CRT TV from eBay earlier today. For £13. It was a 5-inch. It's great. I can't get my phone. What was I saying? My bad, guys. Shout out if you're listening. Yeah, so I got the bus to the Minecraft movie, and everything happens for a reason, because while I was so unbelievably broke that I couldn't afford anything but the bus, and when I say that, I'm saying like this was my last couple pounds spent on the bus. I'm not saying like I'm broke and I took a bus. You know what I mean? I'm saying this was the only option other than walking. And if I tried walking, it would probably take me like 2 hours. But the bus was great. The bus was like maybe the best bus ride I've ever been on. It was a sunny day in London. It was the sun beaming down. Everything was in harsh, contrasty shadows. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. And I rode over the freaking bridge. I think it was London Bridge. I went over London Bridge. And as I'm going over, I see this lady getting married there. I see this group of tourists having fun there. I see this person dancing there. And it felt like I was a part of something. It felt like I was a part of the city for once. And it felt great. And then I got off the bus and I watched the Minecraft movie. Okay, so that really made me feel like something, you know. But yeah, I met up with my friends, went to the cinema, watched the Minecraft movie. And I you know, if you spoke to me about it like weeks before, I would say I cannot go into that movie sober. I can't watch that movie. I mean, it sounds bad, but I'm drinking a beer right now. I would have said I had to be like, you know, bring a full bottle of wine and chug it down while I watch the movie, or like, you know, crack some beers in the movie, or other things that I don't want to talk about. But like I said, I was kind of broke, so I went into it mostly sober. I had a few sips of Jake's wine. Shout out Jake, man. He bought my ticket. He bought my wine. He's probably the only motherfucker listening to this right now. So shout out Jake. But went to see the Minecraft movie. Movie starts, and instantly I'm like, oh shit, shit, fuck, shitty, fuck, shit. It's terrible. You know, that's that's the first thing that I thought this is terrible. It's Jack Black. I'm sure everyone's seen it by now. Jack Black, where he's like, this is the overworld, and I'm in Minecraft, and this is my penis, and whatever he fucking says. That first opening where he's like, I yearn for the mines. I was like, this is going to be the worst freaking movie I've ever freaking seen in my life. I was kind of annoyed a little bit. But we had a great crowd of people. A crowd of people that weren't throwing popcorn everywhere, a crowd of people that weren't, you know, setting off fireworks, although that video going around isn't from the Minecraft movie, but I digress. It was a great crowd. It was a great crowd of people that were cheering, laughing, cracking jokes, and, you know, just going like, yeah, and shit. But other than that first few minutes, I was like, oh god, this is going to be bumpy. It's going to be a bumpy ride. And then the movie properly starts. You know, we get into these characters, we're learning about these characters, and I'm thinking like, oh my god, wait, I actually really like this movie. And I don't know if it's a twist to anyone, but you know what? The Minecraft movie, dude, it's kind of a bop. I like that movie. You know? Oh, there it is. You know, content. I'm not going to edit that in, but you know what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, I actually kind of like the Minecraft movie. It was the most cut and paste, thing that everybody expected it to be, and what everyone expected it to be, it's what it was. Okay? Jack Black in it, he was not Steve, he was Jack Black. I mean, you gotta think about it. My bad, guys. Sorry for the audio listeners and the video listeners, you know. And I'm gonna be sorry again when I do it again. My bad. They took the most plain, the most no character video game main character, which is Steve from Minecraft, and they put the most charismatic, most character of a character actor, Jack Black, Bowser, Jablinski Games that they could find, which was Jack Black, and they made him Steve, and it was like, you know, it's I don't know if that's what the point of it was, or it's just like it's just a view of the world right now as you know, we couldn't have Steve, we had to have Jack Black. And I feel like I'm rambling a little bit here. My bad if that is the case. It's only episode 8. Episode 9. This podcast is going to get better from here. But I just want to say that I kind of like the fact that Jack Black is Steve. You know, it's got to a point now where I like the Minecraft movie and that's about it. Like, why are people so up in arms about, oh, the Minecraft movie is so bad? It's like, bro, just enjoy. Like, if you don't like it, then don't fucking watch it, dude. Why are people so eggy about films and media? And I do film school, and what 2 years of film school have taught me is that films are just fucking moving pictures, man. They're not that deep at all. And the Minecraft movie is a big example of this, and I think it shows where my headspace is at. And it's because when I finished the movie, I went home. I was hanging out with my friends. Oh, it might have been the next day, but I was a little bit drunk. And to fall asleep, I decided to watch it again. So it was within the same, 48 hours I was watching the Minecraft movie again. And you know what? Second time around, great. I don't know, it just hit a spot for me. I feel like I'm waffling a lot here, guys. Why is it called waffling when you talk too much? What has a waffle got to do with talking? I like waffles. I feel like waffling is a bad thing. But I don't know, it makes sense. I feel like I am waffling now, guys. Yeah, but the Minecraft movie, fucking lit. Go watch that shit. It's great. It's a great movie. And it got me thinking about the sequel. Because they're gonna do a sequel. They're gonna do it. Obviously they're gonna do a sequel. It's the Minecraft movie. It made like $100 million billion bajillion dollars. And I think I've got some good predictions of what that's gonna be. There it is again. I think I already know what the Minecraft movie 2 is gonna be, and here's my pitch. Okay, boom. Title: another Minecraft movie. Why? Well, they can't call it a Minecraft movie 2 because it's called a Minecraft movie, not the Minecraft movie. But there you go. Title, already got it for you, a Minecraft movie. Now, what's the plot going to be? The first one, we went to the Nether. Okay. The Nether was cool, but where else we got to go? We got to go to the end. Now, what was missing from the first one that everyone wanted to be in there? Brian. More specifically, Herobrine. That's right. We need a character in there who is Herobrine. Now, how are we going to pull this off? Now, hear me out. Hear me out here, folks. Hear me out. The movie starts. The characters are where they left off. Alex is involved now. Steve goes missing briefly. And then they meet Herobrine, who is pretending to be Steve. And they're like, Steve, you're acting a bit weird. Why are you acting kind of weird? And then he's like, oh, nothing. And then he looks at the camera and then his eyes flash white. You know what I mean? Like Lee Snalgai, but white. And so he takes him into the overworld for some fucking reason. And Alex is there, but she's gonna be like a girl boss, and she's gonna be played by maybe Zendaya. I'm gonna go with Zendaya, or maybe I don't know, maybe Zendaya. I like that idea. The big elephant in the room is what we're gonna do with Jason Momoa's character. Because he's kind of already had his arc. It's like Neo in the Matrix 2. He became a god by the end of the first one. How are we gonna go from here with his character arc? Because Jason Momoa in the first one is this deadbeat. By the end, he's got this great shop, and what else has he got to give to the movie but humor? And I'm gonna say it, best part of the movie. He was the funniest part. Shout out Jason Momoa. Oh, sorry, I was just taking a little sip of my apple juice. They gotta go to the end at some point. I'm thinking Herobrine is working with the Ender Dragon to try to get them in the end, maybe. I don't know, but here's the thing. Here's the kicker. So Herobrine is played by Jack Black again. So now in a Minecraft movie 2, aka another Minecraft movie, we can have 2 Jack Blacks because everybody loves Jack Black, okay? We loved him in the first one. Now in the second one, we're going to get 2 of them. It's just as simple as that. I can hear already the big man upstairs writing this down, going, I can hear the 27 writers that worked on the first one asking their 28 other friends to be like, yo, you want to help out on the new one so we can get, what's that? 57, 57? Dude, I'm sorry, I'm really bad at math. I'm afraid that one day I'll wake up in my year 8 maths class because I fell asleep one time and I don't remember waking up. I think it's one of those things where you just think, what if that is the defining moment in my life and the rest of my life is just a dream that I'm going to wake up from? I think about that sometimes, and I think it might happen when I try to do some maths, like I just did when I tried to do 26 plus 27 or whatever I said. I'm sorry, this podcast is going very off the rails. I promise I'm not, as they say, drunk. This is the only and first beer I've had of the day. I think I just got that podcast brain in me, you know? I just got that podcast dog in me. Man, come on, man. I just got the podcast dog in me. But yeah, that's kind of my pitch for the Minecraft movie too. I think they gotta go to the end. They gotta fight the Ender Dragon. I think the Ender Dragon is gonna be kind of like Schmog. Okay? And he can be voiced by, let's think. Maybe Jack Black. I've heard he's hot right now. And he's already in the movie twice, so we may as well put him in a third time, keep the paychecks in. I'm thinking swap Jason Momoa out with maybe Jack Black, so we can get 4 of him in there now. That could be cool. And then the little kid, the little Minecraft kid, he's out. You know, we didn't like him in the first one. We're not going to like him in the second one. He's out. Alex, as I said, is going to be Zendaya, which is great. We love Zendaya. She's in Dune, and she's in Shrek 5. Now, can I just talk about Shrek 5 for a second? It looks shit. That was it. That was my second. So, back to the Minecraft movie. We got to make sure that in the trailer, we have those crazy crazy fucking TikTok fucking chicken jockey, you know, those. We need those clips that they can have. So I'm thinking maybe Ender Dragon. I saw a clip. I didn't make this joke, but I'm thinking maybe have a character in there called Brian. Maybe swap it around. Maybe there's Steve and Brian, and they're like, why is there a second Steve called Brian? And then at the end, when he turns out to be Herobrine and his eyes go white, they go, you were supposed to be a hero, Brian. Wait a minute. Again, I didn't make that joke up. My brother showed me a video of that, of someone else telling that joke. So I think they should hire me for that movie. I think if you guys want it, I'm going to write the Minecraft movie 2, aka another Minecraft movie. I'm going to write the script. I'm going to send it out there. And if you guys want to buy a copy of it, you know, if you guys want it for free, I'll fucking post the PDF out there, I think. And then we can have a read through. You know what? Maybe this is a project. If you guys want it, and by you guys, I mean no one out there who's listening, I'll write the script for the Minecraft movie too. Mark my words. Mark my words. I feel that this episode is a little bit unhinged, a little bit crazy. But that's just podcasting, maybe. I've got a few comments saying things like, make podcasting equipment cheaper. Oh no, sorry, more expensive. But, it's a great joke. It's a great joke. It's one that they probably didn't come up with. I've heard it before. And I think it's true. I think we should make it more expensive. I don't think I should have got my hands on this so easily. Hang on a minute. No, this was expensive, dude. I'm broke now. I couldn't even afford the bus to the Minecraft movie. Alright, fucking whatever. Anyway. I feel the Minecraft movie, I'm afraid of it a little bit. I'm afraid that it is a, how do you say, a catalyst in marketing. I think every movie from now on is going to try to get those memeable lines in the trailer. And I'm pretty sure the Fortnite movie trailer, whenever that drops, is gonna be full of them. And here's a few that I'm thinking of. I'm thinking instead of Chicken Jockey, we could have Jug. Don't worry, Jack Black's gonna be in this one as well. I'm thinking Jug. I'm thinking Golden Scar. I'm thinking they build and they're like, they find the blueprint and they like look up and it's like, wait a minute, do you guys see that? And then they're like, what do you see? And then he's like, bah, and he like builds it, or like he pencils it in and he like builds the fucking wall or whatever Fortnite is these days. And he goes, I'm in no build. And then John Wick's in it. Dude, Keanu Reeves plays John Wick as John Wick skin in Fortnite, the movie. I think I'm going to have to end it there. I think that's the best thing I've ever said in my life. I think that's the only thing I'm ever going to say in my life. I think this podcast is going to get better from here, guys. I was trying to like gauge how, how this should be, how, shit I can make a podcast at this point in my podcasting career. And I watched, one of Curtis Connor's old podcast episodes. I actually watched his 9th one because I knew I was filming my 9th one. And, cause he does solo podcasts, and yeah, it was pretty bad. It was actually really, it's pretty, slow, boring. He didn't have a lot to talk about. He didn't know what to say. And it made me feel better about myself, because I'm pretty sure that's kind of what I am doing right now. But now he's on like episode 269 or some shit. And that's the goal, I think things get better. I think I'm gonna get better. I think if you're watching this and you're like, who's this wizard sat on a mushroom? I think you should stick around, because this is only gonna get better from here. And I promise you that, because 2025, year of the Jensen. That's me. I'm Jensen, if you didn't know. And follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. I've been posting some freestyle videos on TikTok. And yeah, I'm going to finish this beer for you guys. Do svidania. Have a good night.